Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, today we are going to talk about a question that touches every believer's heart. Can dua change destiny? It is a question filled with both hope and confusion. Some people ask, if everything is already written by Allah, then why should I make dua? Others wonder, if my rizq, sustenance, my marriage, my success, my failures, all are decreed, then what is the point of asking Allah for anything? My beloved listeners, let us understand this with love and faith. Everything is written, but not everything is fixed. Yes, it is true. Everything is written in Allah al-Mahfuz, the preserved tablet. Allah has written everything that will happen till the day of judgment. But what most people don't realize is that Allah, in His infinite mercy and wisdom, has also written that certain things can change through dua. The Prophet said, "Nothing changes the divine decree except dua." Sunan Ibn Majah 90. Subhanallah. What a beautiful reminder. This means Allah, who has written everything, also wrote that if His servant raises his hands and sincerely makes dua, he may change what was destined. So, yes, destiny is written, but dua is also written as part of that destiny. Cherry blossom dua, the weapon of the believer. Dua is not a small thing. The Prophet Muhammad called dua the weapon of the believer. It can cut through difficulties, heal wounds, and open doors that were closed for years. When we make dua, we are not just asking, we are connecting directly with the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Sometimes our hearts break, our plans fail, and we feel there is no way forward. But that's when Allah waits for our call. He loves when His servant turns to Him in tears, saying, "Ya Allah, only You can change my situation. Only You can make the impossible possible." When we cry before Allah, He never ignores us. The Prophet said, "Your Lord is shy and generous. He is shy to turn away the hands of His servant empty when He raises them to Him." Tirmidhi. So, how can we think dua doesn't matter? Dua can move mountains. Dua can change hearts. Dua can write a new chapter in your life, even when you think your story is over. Cloud with Rain, the story of rain and dua. Let me tell you a story. Once, during the time of the Prophet, people came to him complaining of drought. The land was dry, the animals were dying, and the children were hungry. The Prophet raised his blessed hands and made dua. Before he even finished, clouds began to gather, and rain poured down so heavily that the people came again the next day, this time to ask him to make dua for it to stop. Subhanallah. This is the power of dua. The sky, the rain, the wind, all obey the command of Allah. And Allah listens to the voice of His servant when he calls sincerely. Broken heart when you feel your dua is not answered. Sometimes people lose hope. They say, "I've been making dua for years, but nothing changes." But dear brothers and sisters, don't ever think Allah has ignored you. Allah loves your voice in dua. Sometimes He delays the answer because He wants to give you something better. Sometimes He holds it back because He wants to protect you from something harmful. The Prophet said, "Dua of a believer will be accepted in one of three ways. Allah will grant what he asked for, or He will save him from some evil equal to it, or He will store it for him in the hereafter." Musnad Ahmad. So no dua is ever wasted. Every tear, every whisper, every sigh that escapes your lips in front of Allah is recorded. One day you will stand before Allah and see mountains of rewards, and you will ask, "Ya Allah, where did this come from?" And He will say, "These are the duas you made, and I never forgot them." Dove, the example of Prophet Yunus a.s. Think about Prophet Yunus a.s. When he was swallowed by the whale in total darkness, darkness of the sea, darkness of the whale's belly, and darkness of the night, he cried, "La ilaha illa anta, subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin." There is no deity worthy of worship except You. Glory be to You. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers. That dua broke through the layers of darkness, reached the throne of Allah, and Allah commanded the whale to release him. If Allah could hear Yunus from the depths of the sea, do you think He cannot hear you in your bedroom, in your sadness, in your loneliness? Course He can. Rose dua and destiny, a beautiful balance. Let's understand this clearly. Allah already knows everything, past, present, and future. He knows what du'as you will make and how He will respond to them. Dua doesn't surprise Allah. It's part of His plan. For example, it may be written in your destiny that you will face a problem, but also written that if you make dua, Allah will remove it. So when you make dua, you are simply walking on the path that Allah already knew you would take. This is the balance between Qadr, destiny, and dua. Dua is not a rebellion against destiny. It is a key to unlock the mercy written within it. Revolving hearts dua brings you closer to Allah. Even beyond changing destiny, dua softens the heart. It makes us humble. It reminds us that we are weak and Allah is strong. Every time you raise your hands, you are admitting that you need Him. And that's the most beautiful state a human can be in, the state of dependence on Allah. Allah says in the Quran, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Surah Ghafir 40:60. So never feel shy to ask. Ask for everything, from the biggest dream to the smallest need. Ask for Jannah. Ask for peace. Ask for forgiveness. Ask for love, for healing, for guidance. Allah loves when His servant asks. Hibiscus, a heartfelt reminder. My dear brothers and sisters, life is a test. Sometimes the pain is heavy, the journey is long, and we don't understand why things happen. But remember, as long as you have dua, you have hope. Even if the whole world turns against you, even if doors close in your face, one door always remains open, the door of Allah. So tonight, when the world sleeps, raise your hands. Talk to your Lord. Cry before Him. Pour your heart out. Tell Him everything because He listens, He understands, and He cares. And maybe that one dua, made with sincerity and tears, could be the reason your destiny changes forever. Crescent moon conclusion. So, will dua change destiny? Yes, by the will of Allah. Dua has the power to change what was destined because the one who wrote destiny is the same one who told you to make dua. Never underestimate the power of your connection with Allah. Never stop making dua. Never stop believing. Because the moment you raise your hands and whisper, Ya Allah, the doors of the heavens open, and your words are carried straight to the throne of the Most Merciful. May Allah make us among those whose duas are always accepted, whose hearts remain hopeful, and whose destiny is beautified by His mercy. Ameen.